All right, so topic 1. Holiday Rush. Basically, what are you playing?
It's here.
And what are you looking forward to?
Who is your daddy and what does he do?
Pretty much. I feel like it's how we usually do that anyway. Anyway, Carmine, what do you play?
Well, first, let's just kind of take a minute and pretty much say that we are in the pit of the holiday rush. A lot is out. I think we're missing what at this point, like Battlefront or Battlefield's coming out.
Next week. This
Battlefield
week.
2 is coming out.
Right.
Next
week.
And then the only other big thing I'm thinking of, or I can remember, is that in December, PUBG is coming out on Xbox.
Pretty much what happened was Mario released, and now that was it.
Yeah. That was a big week. Mario, Assassin's Creed, Wolfenstein, and then Stranger Things.
It all popped
on the same day.
What did you do over that weekend?
Stranger Things.
Yeah, that's
gotta be 100% honest. Like Stranger Things, like that's.
I binge watched that.
Yeah, I binged that throughout the night. It was awesome.
Fantastic. Yeah, freaking. Separate bonus topic. Separate bonus topic. Maybe some other time. Anyway, but right now I picked up COD World War II. So I beat the campaign yesterday. Played a little bit of the multiplayer. Campaign I thought was fantastic. I liked it. I thought they did enough to vary the different missions and everything like that. There was a really good story, really good dialogue. I thought it was well written, well scripted.
No jetpacks.
No jetpacks. No. But all in all, like I thought they had a theme that they continued with throughout the rest of the story, the rest of the campaign. So I thoroughly enjoyed it from a campaign standpoint. Sledgehammer, I feel like I'm going to throw the gauntlet down again and say Sledgehammer probably has the best. Sledgehammer probably has the best writing team when it comes to the Call of Duty campaigns. Like I liked Advanced Warfare too. I didn't think it was anything like crazy. I mean, you had Kevin Spacey and stuff like that, which is a sore subject right now.
Funny you should mention that.
But like I said, it was definitely a really good campaign. I haven't played the zombies yet. I watched some people play it on Twitch. Looks like zombies. You know, you progress through the level to try and get some sort of what's it called? Special weapon. There's some crazy like boss type things too. I didn't really see that many waves in. I think I watched up to like wave 13 or something like that. But all in all, I liked it. But yeah, the multiplayer is still the multiplayer.
Yeah.
It's still.
Now, how does this stand out as a different Call of Duty game amongst all the other World War II?
It's still World War II.
Duties?
It's a refresh of World War II. I was telling you a little bit before, like the encounters are very different. Like there's times where you have to try and catch up to. I don't want to spoil anything. You're driving in a Jeep and you have to get from point A to point B very quickly, and there's a bunch of stuff going on. There's times where you are playing different artillery. There are times, so you're playing the main core character, but when you're asking for like artillery support, and I think they've done a lot of that with other Call of Duties as well.
Yes.
But this is the first time in a World War II scenario where like you're in a plane, which was awesome. It's hard for me to get into it without spoiling anything.
What about multiplayer?
Well, before I get into that, but they definitely did a lot of the stealth scenarios, which I liked a lot.
Can you kill someone with a shovel?
And zombies you can. Nice. You kill zombies with shovels. There's definitely some sniper missions. There's this awesome like I don't want to spoil it, but like it is really good, and I don't know what people have seen about it, but it's varied enough that I think if you're just going into it for an awesome story that you can probably finish in like
6 hours.
Yeah, like 6 to 8 hours. There's enough variety there, and it told a really good story. The characters all had their own backstory. I thought it was just really well done, all in all.
What about multiplayer? Most Call of Duty fans is kind of just same thing.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, they minimalized it a lot of the ways. Like they minimalized the kill streaks, they minimalized the weapons, the attachments, and stuff like that. Yeah, no wall jumping or anything like that, which is good. But at the same time, it's still a Twitch-based shooter. So if you're getting to our age and you're not on cocaine constantly, these 16, 17-year-old kids are going to just take you to task. Yeah, so
you gotta be young and Twitch.
Yeah, so make sure you pick up that cocaine bundle.
Exactly. Yeah. But no, I mean, like I said, it's still multiplayer. Honestly, though, like I find with me now, if I'm going into Call of Duty, I'm pretty much playing like the slow, methodical type game modes. Like you're going into team deathmatch, you're gonna just get shot up and killed a bunch, and you're just gonna be at the mercy of everybody. I like the type like search and destroy. I'm more of a fan of search and destroy because you have one life. then you have an objective. So there's a little different, a little bit more of a game mechanic, which allows me to probably have more of a chance than if it's just like running and gunning.
What about that was it Warzone now? It's the objective.
I mean, I played the beta version of that. It's okay, but it's nothing like
nothing special.
Yeah, I mean, it's just like, all right, tanks moving up. All right, beat these guys up. Go to the next point. Oh, the tank's getting to the end. It's like protect the payload on Overwatch. Just a lot less not exciting.
Yeah. So Jonah, what are you playing? You're playing Mario, right?
Playing Mario. I had a little
But
vlog
I'm
go
not
up
done.
over the weekend for that.
I had to split it up.
Okay.
That was a long Call of Duty
Fine.
story.
Yeah, so Mario's amazing. If you've played it, you know. Carmine's a little skeptical.
I played on the Switch.
Is it a 10 out of 10 already? Just for that
Well, I
5
don't
minutes
know.
of playing?
I mean, it's good.
It's
Mario.
It's great. It's
Mario.
great. All the worlds are filled with stuff to do, and if you decide to go exploring a little bit, there's always like something at the end of the exploration that gives you a reward. Like either it's a hidden moon or like a hidden purple coin.
But is there loot, Jonah?
What do you mean? There's
Coins.
costumes. Costumes is loot.
Okay.
Those are awesome. Like each world has a couple costumes. I think some of them have like 3 or 4 costumes. Some have like just 2. But right now my favorite's the pirate costume.
Do they do anything? Like the different costumes?
Yes, actually. If you if you dress as like the mariachi band member in like the Sand World, Sand Kingdom, they let you into a club and you can let you into.
So it's not like you get it.
So my question is like, I guess
if you match the uniform of that world, you get into places.
yeah. So like Super Nintendo or Super Mario World or whatever, or N64. Well, not even N64, I don't think. Well, I guess like you would get like the cat costume, or you would get like the boot that you would jump in, or you would get the frog costume, or whatever the case may be. Do you have like a lot of those power ups, or is it more of a hey, I'm going to take over this?
You just
being?
the power ups is taking people over
Okay.
and getting the different.
Now, do they have powers? Like, if I take over something, this guy, can I get a power from that? Like, shoot something?
Yeah. Well, for I know for this one for the world I'm on right now, which I think you played a little bit. There's these cloud things, the giant cloud things. You take possession of them, and they can just shoot like spit out winds that can knock enemies off platforms or and stuff like that. You can also float in places that would normally kill Mario.
They all float down here.
So, and Goombas, they don't slip on ice, and they can like pile up into like Goomba towers. Those are fun.
I think I saw a video of that or something like that.
Yeah, you have to become like a really tall Goomba tower, and you can woo a female Goomba
As Mario?
as a Goomba tower, and you get a moon for that. It's some pretty kinky stuff. You'll love it.
Wow. Take your word for it.
Yeah, so I think you need like 120 moons to like beat the story. 500 to unlock the darker side of the moon or something.
Ooh.
And then add
Darker side of the moon?
and then there's like a
like that
darkest side of the
Transformers
moon or
movie.
something like
The
that.
darkest.
Yeah,
Transformers movie?
yeah, exactly.
Or the
Everybody gets
Decepticons on the other dark side of the moon?
Yeah, this is actually the Transformers game. After you beat the first half,
It's an Activision tie-in.
after you beat the first half, Mario becomes a Transformer.
Awesome.
Yeah.
I'd play that. That's
Yeah.
cool.
No, I really love this game.
10 out of 10.
Everybody loves this game.
Yeah, it's great. Metro level.
Game of the year.
Metro level is amazing. And
There's a Metro level?
not Metroid, Metro Kingdom. It's like it's like Donkey Kong level. It's like New York,
Oh,
New Donk
yeah.
City.
New Donk City.
Yeah, that one's great. And when you beat the story mode there's a little like Easter egg for Donkey Kong, like little platforming section.
Don't spoil it.
I'm not spoiling what it is, but it's like really fun.
Okay.
You just spoiled it.
Because I know the ending is actually really, really cool.
Yeah.
So,
Supposedly.
all right, Carmen, what else you playing?
Do you have anything you're playing?
I am playing the SNES Classic. So all the awesome gems on there. I'm
How
playing.
many have you gotten so far?
I've
Classics.
played. Wait, how many I've
Yeah,
got?
how many have you gotten so far?
I have 4.
Good man.
Now
Dedication right there.
I have 2. 1 to put on my shelf. 1 to play, which I'm doing, and then the other 2 are gonna be extras. I didn't mean to get 4. It just
One as a
happened.
coaster.
1 as a visor when I try to sleep during the day. I tried to get as many as I could in the beginning, pre-orders, and I mean, because I didn't know you didn't know what was going to go through, what wasn't going to go through. As you know,
how
with
did
Walmart.
all these Super NESs show up?
So,
What will I do with them all?
yeah. So we're still in talks. Maybe we have plans for some sort of treat for you guys, but we'll find out.
Maybe some macarons.
Macaroons?
Macaroons.
Macarons.
Macarons.
Just 2 different things. Macaroons and macarons.
There's cookies and
Macarons.
What is that? What is a macaron?
It's a snack.
Jonah, have some water.
No, I'm good.
I don't believe we just went over our Halloween candy. Why can't you just say Kit Kats?
Okay.
So what games are you playing on Super NES?
I was trying to beat Super Metroid, but I got a little lost in that. But it's really awesome.
You have a hot tip too, right? For people that are hooking this thing up.
Yes. Well, it's not even really a hot tip. It's just if you're obviously playing on a HD TV, there's 3 display settings. You can do the 4.3, which is standard. The I guess Pixel Perfect is what they call it. And then there's a CRT scanline version. Use the CRT scanline. It just makes everything look so awesome. Or I should say normal on your HD TV.
And less pixelated.
Yeah, because once you do like the Pixel Perfect or the other one, like you just see the pixels and it just looks all contorted. So, especially if you're gonna play Star Fox or when I was playing Castlevania, I was like, it just doesn't look right. And then I'd use the scan lines. It looks awesome. So
Did you unlock Star Fox 2, by the way? You had to play like one level in Star Fox.
oh yeah. It's not
They
hard.
lock it behind a level.
Yeah, you have to beat the first
You
level.
beat
of
the
Star
first
Fox.
level of Star Fox, which is not even.
Which is why the box says like, what is it, 23 plus 1 games or something?
Yeah, something like that.
So just 24.
I just have why.
Hmm.
Why?
I don't know why
Why?
I would have liked it where they had to. I mean, to be honest, I'd rather have them do that with more games. Like, okay, but you have to beat the whole game to to unlock some stuff, not just one level. But I did play Star Fox too. It's actually pretty fun. I don't know what everyone's complaining about.
That it's trash? They're saying that's trash?
I don't know why it's trash. It's kind of like Star Wars Battlefront 2, the original
I mean,
Star
it's-
Wars
Dang,
Battlefront 2.
I'd play that game.
It was canceled for a reason.
But there's no Darth Maul in it. But I mean, like the space invading.
Thank God, because that guy's annoying.
The Space Invader version where you pretty much choose like where you want to go. Like for instance, the bad guys trying to take over this universe and try to blow up your planet. So you can actually choose. Okay, I'm gonna go to the starship first, or we're gonna fight these guys first. Like you actually point and click to it, and then you go to it. And if you go to the Starfleet first or the starship, you fight this. You get to the starship. You blast your way in. That's one stage, and then you're inside the starship, and then you gotta blow through the doors and stuff to blow up the core. Like I don't know what people are complaining about. I mean I didn't play a lot of it, but that was pretty cool. Maybe
Actually, I didn't even know people were complaining about Star Fox 2.
Yeah, there were some people who were complaining.
you said it was garbage just now.
I
somewhere,
said
somewhere on the internet, somebody's complaining about something.
I said it was garbage. I
Always,
assume that's what you said
guaranteed.
talking about.
Yeah, but no, I liked it. I mean, I like this. The original Star Fox is fun too. I mean,
I used to play Star Fox all the time.
it's cool.
Like I would just run through that game.
I
Like-
played Star Fox 64, so I'm not sure too much about the older one.
And anyone going to play these games for the first time, just give it a chance because when you jump into some of these games, you're gonna be like Star Fox. It's nothing great compared to anything now at all. Like you go in, you might be like, "What am I playing? Why am I even playing this?"
It's
But
like somebody made that game on Paint.
Exactly. But you actually you get sucked into that game and it's fun. I don't know. I like these games. So I was playing that Castlevania 4, Super Punch Out. I was trying to play all the games on there. Give it a little shot. The only one I didn't get far in at all was it Super Ghouls and Ghosts or Super Ghosts and Goblins?
That's the hard one, right?
That's hard.
I didn't even get past the first
It's the Dark Souls of Super
5
Nintendo.
seconds of the game. Like you can't. I don't know what to move. Like I started and all of a sudden zombies start coming after you and I'm throwing javelins at them and then I die and then I start again and I have these other power
Or
up.
it's that game. It's the game where you get hit once, you lose your armor, then
Yeah.
again you
Are
die.
you aiming for the head?
Yes, they just keep coming.
Then I have no idea.
Not the one guy. Like they just keep coming out after you. I don't know. If you have any tips, let me know. But no, I love it. The SNES Classic. It's really fun.
Cool.
So
5 out of 5 stars.
yeah.
Cartridge Blast
Speaking of
Gamers.
holiday buys, you should definitely try to get one. I'm sure they're gonna stock it up again real soon.
Yeah, if not, just hit up John.
Yeah, sure. Why not? I got my pyramid in the back. But
You at least got enough for a base of
it's
the
true.
pyramid.
That's right. Start.
You still won't let me make a fort out of it.
So, Jonah, how many did you get?
I got 2.
You got 2.
Yeah. So I have 1, and I might be giving one to a cousin. I don't know. I hope he doesn't watch this. I'm not sure.
I might be giving one to them.
Depends on how much you
But
like
I
the
don't
cousin.
That one time you need to bail me out,
Yeah.
he ran. So anyway, what are you looking forward to for the holidays? Speaking
Well-
of holiday buys,
Well, real quick, I'm also playing Sonic Mania.
I don't care.
Okay. I'm also,
No, Sonic
I also
Mania,
have-
I do care. Sonic Forces, I don't care.
I have AC Origins. I played about 10 hours of that. Fantastic game. so far.
Yeah, Chris is my brother. He's been playing that on his
really good.
4K PC Jazz, which I wish he were here to talk about, but I guess he has to work. Anyway,
darn adulting. But yeah, Sonic Mania I like a lot, but again,
and you played on Switch, right?
Yeah,
I think it's
Switch.
perfect for that.
Yeah, absolutely, and it's like one of those things like just playing with it, like.
I like how you're like, I'm just playing it.
But like the other day, like I had my buddy Dan over, our buddy Dan.
I don't know. No idea who that is.
You do.
Nope.
But he was making a mention of like he wanted to get he wanted to find like a decent like Sega collection so he could play like Sonic 3. I'm like, well, check out the Sonic Mania because it's literally like Sonic 3, a bunch of other Sonics thrown together.
Yeah. I was gonna say, don't look at the Sega flashbacks because apparently they always have trouble getting Sonic 3 because there's so many licensing issues with Sonic 3. Did you know that
Is it
Michael?
songs?
Yeah, Michael
That's
Jackson actually made songs for Sonic 3. Did you know that?
Yeah, I did.
Shut up.
I didn't know
Did
that.
you know?
But Sonic Mania is awesome for what it is. It's an awesome Sonic game. But like for me, like the gameplay element of it just doesn't hold up over time. Like, and we know Sonic Forces came out, and that was
it seems to be pretty bad.
Well, I mean,
from what people are saying.
You gotta look at it too. I mean, I know Horizon is your jam.
Yeah.
Horizon is a lot of people's jams, but you can't compare like your playing style. You're playing AC Origins. You're playing Horizon, and then you go to Sonic and Mario and Zelda. Like you those are for strictly or like different demographics.
I don't see the contrast.
Jonah, we're not talking to you.
But I played a lot of Sonic when I was younger. Like I played a lot of Sonic 3. I played Sonic and Knuckles. I played all the other two Sonics. Sega was pretty much I had the Nintendo, then I moved to Sega, and then I eventually got Super Nintendo afterwards. But so I like Sonic for what it is, but I just feel like my biggest problem like just playing through I played maybe 2 or 3 hours. I got through the first 8 or 9 levels.
So basically, what you're saying is when you look at Sonic, you look at I've been there, done that.
Kinda. And they haven't really done too much to change it. They did some variations to the boss battles and stuff like that, which are really cool. Which is needed. But outside of that, you have the different shields all throughout the entire the game and stuff like that. But it's not something where there's that much variety. And again, you just keep moving to the right, you're eventually gonna get to the end. But that's a Sonic game. So it's hard for a Sonic game, it's a good game. Mm-hmm. And I'm just gonna leave it at that.
It's just not your it's not your full cup of tea.
Exactly.
You have fun with it. You're just not like, oh my god.
I don't have to pick this up and play this right now.
Right,
yeah.
right.
But I'm glad I got it. It was just my Switch was sitting there. I was like, I need to play something on this. So I was like, all right, let me get Sonic Mania. And I got Axiom Verge. I haven't started Axiom Verge yet. But
what is that game?
Axiom Verge is
like a Metroidvania game.
Yeah, it's like a Metroid side scroller. The guy that created it created everything about that game, like the score, the story, the game itself.
So
one guy did it.
Yeah, it took him years to achieve.
Yeah, so it's been out for a while, but it's just one of those things. So I was like, I could probably play this on the Switch, pick it up and play it. I wouldn't probably play it with a pro controller.
Yeah.
But so I like it for what it is. Again, it's a good Sonic game for Sonic Mania. And then the other thing I want to start playing tonight because it's out now is the Horizon Zero Dawn DLC, which evidently is getting pretty good reviews from what I've seen.
Nice.
I'm excited.
Yeah, I should...
It's 12 or 15 hours too.
I think
yeah.
I think they're gonna have a Game of the Year release of Horizon eventually, so I'll get that.
Well, they already have a bundled-in version.
Okay.
With the DLC on it.
Right. Yeah. So maybe I'll go for that. Is it gonna be on sale during Black Friday?
I saw it was part of the buy two get one deal for Target, so maybe.
See, you're a smart gamer. And an actual good gamer looking to play games when you go, for instance, Horizon comes out. Like you were just saying, it's going to get DLC.
Yeah.
In a year it's going to have a Game of the Year edition for the same price as it is now.
Yeah.
For the normal one game.
Well, the full thing now is $60, and you get the DLC with it.
Well then. But I'm just saying, it helps not to jump on a hype train sometimes for games.
I wanted to buy Wolfenstein, but then I'm like my common sense kind of took over. Wolfenstein is a single player campaign. I'll be done with it in 12 to 15 hours, and I'll never touch it again probably. Mm-hmm. So it's either a Redbox purchase or something on sale.
Right.
So then I'm glad because I was going to budge and jump into the buy two get one at Target, but I'm glad I didn't because I saw the Target ad that came literally 2 or 3 days after the sale was over, and Wolfenstein was $30. Mm-hmm. I'm I would have I would have lost my mind. Would have lost my mind.
But you see, you gotta get one so you can bundle it with your PS4.
Yeah, I've been putting some feelers out there too, just to trying to see like what everybody's kind of thought process is with how much it would be.
Have you done an eBay look at all?
I've been looking. I can't find a comparable.
See, you set the price.
But if
I go like $20,000, I'm like,
how's the game doing? Is it doing well?
yeah, it's doing well, really well. Yeah, review wise and everything like that. A lot of people like the game. A lot of awesome story to it. They actually gave BJ Blazkowicz an actual story and background.
There you go.
Yeah.
See, I don't know if it's advantageous to wait or start.
I don't know.
If you want to get rid of it, not rid of it, but I mean, if you want to try selling it, maybe now might be a good chance.
Some people that I talked to said that they would think that over time it's going to become more of a collector's item.
I think you're going to have to wait a generation.
Yeah.
Like, for instance, there's some original Xboxes that are selling now.
For like a lot.
For a lot of money.
Yeah.
And they're very limited
and the company,
but you have to wait a long while for that to happen. It's an investment.
The company that did that console, like they do a retro PlayStation 1 looking PS4 Pro color thing. And that sells for $900.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, if these guys made that for a product that they're selling on their website, then the Wolfenstein one's at least going to be $1,000, maybe more.
Could be, yeah.
So
maybe it depends on how many are sold.
Yeah. So, but yeah, what other games are you looking forward to, Jonah? Anything you want to get Black Friday?
For Black Friday, I'm actually thinking about getting Assassin's Creed Origins. I kind of want to get back into that game series. I haven't played it since Unity, which just destroyed my perception of the series.
This one's better.
They did a good job with from what I played of it. They had like this awesome feature too, where like, say that you're on my friends list and you get killed.
That's it. You're no longer friends ever again.
Just leave.
No, it's not a new mechanic. I think Shadow Mordor did something similar, but like if you die, the two guys that like killed you or whatever, they would actually come up on your map and become a quest. Like you have to go and avenge.
Oh, really?
Your friends.
You just leave. You just leave them be. Like they did a good job.
I like them anyway.
and there seems to be stuff on the that's not on the map that if you go and interact with some of the people, there's like certain icons that will pop up and you won't see them on the map, but as you're passing by, you might come across another quest. So there's a lot to do in that game.
Yeah,
I'm excited. It's gonna be a nice palette cleanse. Like so I'll just pick it up periodically, clear out an area type of a deal. Like what I did for Black Flag.
Yeah, that might be the way to go, just because. It seems really overwhelming just trying to beat the whole thing.
How long is it? Has anyone?
I don't know. I mean,
clocked it yet?
Like even if you beat it, I don't think you actually unlock the entire map when you beat it. Like there are sections that you gotta go and open up.
I just saw a video of a glitching hippo. It was like it had no legs. It was just doing this at the guy, and the guy was like, "Ah!"
What was it doing? Why was he having a gun?
All right, so he had an arrow. All right, I don't know. He had a bazooka.
Maybe that's why he was glitching.
He had a radon gun.
Having some PTSD flashbacks to Unity.
He had the BFG 9000 shooting at the hippo, but it was kind of funny.
Yeah.
Long story short.
But yeah, I'm super excited to get back into it. I just got, like I said, I got through the prologue, which is actually the first section of the game. So if you're not feeling it when you first get it, Jonah, get through the first section.
Is the prologue actually good, or is it like some boring crap that people are like, oh, you have to get past it before it gets good?
It's not really boring.
It's like, don't make me do shit that's not good before it gets good. That's stupid.
There's some interesting stuff that they just, or intro stuff that they just kind of get you through, but I don't think it's boring. And because like as soon as you get past the prologue, that's when like the story starts getting interesting.
Yeah.
So like I said, get through that first section, get to like that cutscene, and then.
Yeah, and another thing
really
I'm looking forward to. I don't think it'll have a Black Friday discount just because it releases December 1st. but Xenoblade Chronicles for the Switch. Yeah, that one. I hate the main character.
Nintendo's never gonna discount. Well, Nintendo doesn't really discount much. Like I know eventually when I buy Mario, it's gonna be a full 60.
Let's talk a little about Nintendo's Black Friday deals. Actually,
you mean lack of?
Lack of. Yeah.
The target was to buy 2, get 1 free, except for Mario.
Except for any Switch games.
You got Snipper Clips.
Snipper Clips. That was the only one
you got.
Well, that was a giveaway.
But for Black Friday, Nintendo's announced Breath of the Wild bundle with like an art book.
But I'm sure it's probably
it's more
like
money.
$70 or something.
It's more money.
Yeah. And then
not a Black Friday deal.
And then there's an exclusive 2DS bundled with Ocarina of Time 3D, which came out a while ago.
Well, Ocarina of Time is actually I got it on Amazon for about $16. So
that's a deal. It's a bargain.
I don't know. Are they Is it like you actually just pay the $150 and then you get the game for free, or you actually?
I don't. It's not the new 2DS. It's
a slate.
Oh,
it's a
well, that's
slate.
not a deal. That's
Yeah,
stupid.
exactly.
They're just trying to get rid of their warehouse crap.
Absolutely.
They're just clearing it.
Yeah, it's not a deal.
Put some spray paint on this.
So far, that's all I've seen from Nintendo. Maybe they'll announce something more that'll make me a little bit okay. Okay.
They'll just do your favor of
They only ever do
NES classics,
like they're like
SNES classics.
You might find some stuff like just kind of GameStop, like their pre-owned stuff. But the only thing that usually gets on sales for like Nintendo stuff is like the third-party stuff, like the Lego games and everything.
Yeah,
that's where you'll find the sales. You're not going to find sales on like the first-party stuff.
Yeah, it's unfortunate.
Yeah.
But I do have.
But they don't have to. I mean, that's at the end of the day, they don't have to. Just
yeah. I mean, if it's now's the good time of the year to find things that you didn't you skipped over. Like you look for those type of games because they'll be discounted pretty good. Because now it's starting to get into the yearly drought where it's kind of you wait to see what happens in March, right? Usually.
There's some titles coming out January,
Well,
February. Dragon Ball.
That's say.
And isn't Red Dead coming out around that time?
February or March.
February or March.
Or spring, I guess they have it. I don't remember.
Yeah, usually what is it? I don't know if it was given. It
was
given
delayed
a
at one
maybe.
point.
Was it?
So
I don't think it's a set date. I think it's just a time frame.
Yeah.
But I definitely want to pick up Wolfenstein. Shadow of War. I feel like I'll be too overwhelmed if I play that game.
That's
like back to back with Assassin's Creed.
If you didn't know you were gonna play that, like anything else, that's probably a game you want to try to. I don't know though.
But Destiny still has stuff coming out. So
damn microtransactions.
Well, that's the thing. Like, I'm kind of like to the point where like, and I don't really know that much about the microtransaction stuff, but I'm kind of like shunning Battlefront and Shadow of War just because if there's any kind of question about their microtransaction business model, I just don't even want to. I'll
give it a little while. Yeah. See what happens.
Actually,
I'll go rent it from GameStop and really stick it to them.
Yeah.
Actually, I saw an article, I think earlier today, it was Ubisoft. Their microtransaction sales have actually exceeded their digital game sales, like this quarter.
For Ubisoft?
For Ubisoft.
It's probably being driven a lot by, I assume, Rainbow Six Siege.
Maybe.
Or some of it, anyway. Which is another game I want to get. I kind of want to get the year 2 version of Siege.
That came out. How was that? Was that a 2000?
But they're still updating. Like it's
14 game.
It was on. It was number 10.
2015.
It was number 10 on NPD last month.
It's awesome.
Yeah,
good for them.
So I guess they're doing a really good job with
it's just
keeping
like,
it alive.
I guess that there goes my hopes of a Vegas 3 because
they're probably gonna stick to this model.
Yeah, damn it.
I mean, they might call it Vegas 3. It's not going to be the Vegas 3 that you
It'll
want.
get me to buy
It's
it.
It's going to be the Battlefront 2 remake that you're getting now.
Next thing you know, DICE is making it, and it's using the Frostbite engine.
Yeah, exactly.
Just like Battlefront. Yep. They just ignore that the others existed.
Mm-hmm.
Even though that's wrong.
But yeah, so...
Anyway.
Yeah. Wolfenstein, Rainbow Six Siege, if I can get a decent price on it, and then probably go from there.
Nice.
Like I said, Red Dead is going to come out soon, Spider-Man, God of War, all that stuff. We'll talk about PlayStation in a bit, though.
So, anything to add to that, Jonah?
Nope. Games are garbage.
Stay in school, kids. Anyway.
Read a book.
Read a book?
Don't read a book.
No,
they're boring.
Read an encyclopedia.
I have terrible ADD when I have to read a book.
When does your book have DLC?
Same thing, though, right?
Microtransactions.
Like, I think you do the same thing. Like, I'll be reading it, I'll be like, and then the car drove into the garage. And I'm like, oh, car, I gotta go take my car in for oil change. And then before I know it, I'm down at the end of the page. I'm like, I didn't read any of that. I didn't comprehend it.
I was reading a book today. It was some sort of whatever it was.
Game manual?
Yeah. Press up, up, down, down, left, right. When I jump, I go up. When I go down, I sit. I like my couch. I wonder what it is outside. Is it raining outside today? And next thing you know, I get to the end of the book going, the hell did I just read? I didn't read
You get to the French section.
And then he puts it down and just pulls up.
Le Grill. What the hell is that?
Then he just pulls up what he's looking for on YouTube.
Exactly.
Like, hey, it's me, Flashy Flash, here again with another explanation video.
With my dubstep intro that lasts 16 minutes. Anyway, thanks for watching.